guys, welcome back again. This is not your boy Adamslink, and welcome to another freaky video. Firstly, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So we're going to be discussing about Portable almost arrested, and also Jaruma Kayamata being fake, because obviously the product that she's making, obviously I do not know, maybe our product is working for other people, but our product is not working for her because she was unable to keep her own husband. You know, because charity begins at home. If I want to sell a product, I must test that product, tested and trusted by me before selling out that product. You understand? Well, first let's talk about Portable, who was almost arrested today. And while he was being arrested for a little dispute, he made a remark. He said, "I am a celebrity. Do you know how much I am worth?"
I get a reference in the today. I said, please move on. So if you come here, I don't wake up. I said, you look with the my driver don't pass. Where the motor? Where is it? You know, this man goes for 2 hours. Where you go? Walk on the fight in my best. So you want me to call up for you? Celebrity man. You know how much I want?
Well, sometimes I don't blame him though. Sometimes you just have to show people who you are. You know, sometimes you just have to brag a little. Maybe someone is trying to make you feel like you don't know what you're doing or step on your toe. You let you know that, see, I'm a celebrity, I get money. You understand? I feel use money or pressure. And you know, we are living in a society where you can use money to oppress another person. It's allowed. It's allowed. Not me though. So let's talk about Jaruma. No, she's currently not with her husband, and they have a child together. Apparently, Jaruma's ex-husband has moved on with another girl. And apparently, this man is saying Jaruma is on his case and Jaruma wants him back. And meanwhile, Jaruma product is kind of like the demand for a product, Kayamata, is kind of like going down a little because of that, what happened between herself and her husband. Because, like I've said, obviously, if you have a product, it should be tested and trusted first by you before sending it out to other people to test and to use. Well, the husband recently wrote, he said, "I have served you this breakfast since. I told you I'm done. Stop fooling your gullible followers. I'm only in contact with you because of my son." And that the husband also shared a video of Jaruma trying to make mockery of the whole situation. And let me play it for you.
Which crushing internet do you want to do? Oh, you're the only one that can crush internet now. They said that I slimmed down because you served me breakfast. The only thing you can do for them now is make video and say, all of you are saying that I served my wife. She's the one that served me breakfast. She's the one that dumped me. You people are saying that she lost weight. No, she has her amazing weight loss. Yeah, you know that will boost sales. So if you do that video, if I make like 30 million, I will give you like 100K. Oh my god, if you do that video, oh my god, that one will scatter the internet. That one is more than breaking. They said it's a lie, it's heartbreak. She's skinny because her husband don't serve her breakfast. Make video, tell them who told you. Who told you? She's the one that served.
Well, I think she was thinking as if maybe she was joking or trying to make fun of the man, or she ate Kayamata and she decided to send a message thinking that the Kayamata will work for the man again. Because that is like instructing someone to do something. It's not as if telling that person, okay, you know what, let us do this thing. It's instruction. So maybe the instructions are no longer working anymore. And they have been online throwing shade at each other. But the honest truth is that for those of you who have bought Kayamata, you are just buying it just for buying sake. Of course, yeah, charm they work. Kayamata is the same thing as charm. And usually, during those days, whenever we see women using charm, we see them as people who have witch, who are witch. You understand? We see them like in disgraceful manner. But nowadays, with the whole charm and all the rest, we are now like publicizing it and advertising it and all the rest. Thanks to people like Jaruma, who made it look like charms is a normal thing. They now beautify the name Kayamata. Social media. Well, let's move past that, although. So, check out this pastor who kind of like share a little light on sex before marriage. He said, I have noticed that a lot of men who grew up being told that sex before marriage without getting married or fornication is hell fire. If you have sex without getting married, that is fornication, is hell fire. And now against the teaching of Christianity for delaying the use of their bola when they were younger. As for me, I did not listen to that nonsense, as sex before marriage without being in marriage is not in the 10th commandment. Even Jesus did not say no pow until you marry. That means no knocking until you marry. Now Apostle Paul, when don knack wella, when his name na Saul, before he became an apostle, introduced that one. Why in no talk say no knocking until you marry in his youth? So this pastor said, see, he himself is encouraging a lot of us to knock, to engage in entanglement with while we are in a relationship, just to get to know your partner more. You know, I'm fasting though, I want to encourage it. But this socially and whatever we are saying, because of what? The other day, Postinor was trendy because of what girls have used Postinor to do. Postinor is now like a daily dose of breakfast for many girls. So we have to test sometimes if you can get pregnant. Even if we know your lifestyle, we still just want to manage you. We have to test sometimes. Some men want to test if you can get pregnant. You don't have to blame them, guys. So let's move past that. If you are willing to undergo such routes, and just know that it's a sin, though. But if you are willing, good for you. You can undergo it, and that is your own case. So let's move past that. Check out. According to her, she's advising men. She said, if your wife is on a period and you are pressed, go ahead and make love to her. Man, I do not think I can do it though. I can't. Never. Never. But some men don't like that kind of fantasy though. I do not know what fantasizes you about it though. Knocking and at the same time seeing blood. What fantasizes you about that? What? What? Well, she said a man got infected with HIV while he absconded from making love to his wife due to his claim of her being unclean as a result of the blood. Surprisingly, when he narrated his ordain of how he contacted HIV, he even mentioned he had never had any affair outside his wife without a condom, whereas his wife is HIV, while he is HIV plus. If your wife is on period and you are pressed, go ahead and make love to her. If you are too pressed, or use CD, never use her period as an excuse to cheat on her. If you truly love her, you can enjoy the process even in the pool. And you calling her unclean? How clean are you before God? Well, it depends on you though if you want to follow such advice, but knocking your wife while on a period is way more far better than contacting gonorrhea. Talk more of HIV. So if they tell me so you are not your wife for period or you contact gonorrhea, man, I go knock. I know how to contact that ish. Yeah. No, not coming close to me, guys. No, 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 never coming close to me. So let's discuss about this case of transgender inmate impregnate two fellow inmates at an all-women prison. So you know, transgender also want to be identified as women, as a woman. Meanwhile, they have PECA. Well, these inmates were recently convicted, and of course, they allow them, because they are gay, they allow them to be in all women's cell. Guess what? Their PECA started working immediately, and they impregnated two women in the cell. So obviously they impregnated two women, and we do not know amount of women they have had an entanglement with. So well, these have actually sparked up some debates. So I think they should have a different cell for transgenders. Or it should be mandatory that if you want to be placed in all women's cell as a transgender, transgender from a man to a woman, you should cut off your pecker. Or transgender from woman to a man, you should attach a pecker, an artificial pecker. There should be some kind of law like that. Well, I do not know. I do not know. But a man will always be a man. And a woman will always be a woman. And a man can pregnate a woman. And a woman can get pregnant by a man. Well, no that and no peace. Well, let's move forward. You know, sometimes it's really hard for some of us to tell our girlfriends, our wife, about any form of project that we are carrying out. Because sometimes if you tell them that you are carrying out some project, some will use it against you. And whenever you make mention that I have a project, some will tell you, so won't you continue? Won't you do other projects? Is that why you will not provide money? Something like that. They usually make such sentiments. So check out this man and his narration. He said, my elder brother's friend is secretly building a house for his parents somewhere in Lagos. His wife is unaware of it. We were all at a bar when he told us about it. Then we asked him why. He built a house of 4 flats and him and his wife live in one of the flats. He said the day he completed the house, he excitedly told his wife that he can't wait to build for his parents. Then she said, and build for mine too. He said he didn't say anything, and that was the day he made up his mind that he will do it without telling her. I once tweeted that some men don't fully disclose their earnings to their wives, although I'm not of that school of thought, but I can't totally understand men who don't. His wife doesn't make any tangible income of her own, so it is not as if her money is in the house, but he built it for them, and she's likely going to be a landlady one day, and their children will have a home of their own. She will collect the rent after the man is no more, and it will be part of her inheritance, of being part of our retirement benefit. So why then would she expect that he also builds the house for her parents? Well, there are men who because of the kind of bad mouth some women have. There are men who will like to keep secret. Also, women as well. It goes both ways. Not just only men. Men who will want to keep secret from women. If you have a obviously very, very insensitive partner that will get jealous whenever you want to do something really tangible for your future, and that will definitely be for both of you. That is not just obvious. So there's a reason for you to stop telling that person that you are doing something for yourself. There's a reason to do that. Until you materialize it, then you can tell that person, okay, this is what I have done. But thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Adamslink, and have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time.